Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I have this gorgeous cutout here. This is the Amazing Grace cutout. And let me just get it together here. Let's see if I can find my post. And then we'll get moving. So I have a couple of paste colors here. We're going to use black and bark, which is brown. And then Dune, okay? And the America the Beautiful transfer, okay? So let me turn this thing on. Keyword tonight is Grace, Grace, excuse me. I just ate dinner. Y'all, sorry I wasn't here yesterday. There's been a little bit of drama around here. Chris was sick last night and the night before. After I did my live, he was real sick. And so we've been dealing with that. All right, so I'm going to start. I just have a little sponge here. This is my paste, my black paste that's like almost, it's at the bottom of the barrel, bottom of the jar. And it's kind of getting a little bit dry. So I just sprayed water directly into it and I stirred it up. And then that kind of made it an easier consistency to use. Okay. Hi, Dee Dee. Hey, Melanie. How are you? Hi, Lori. Welcome. Hi, Laura. Hi, Stephanie. Hey, Sandy. I'm so happy to see you here, y'all. Thanks for joining me. So yeah, because Chris was sick, my live sale orders were a little bit delayed, so I'm going to be packing those up tomorrow, for everyone that paid your invoice so far. And if you haven't claimed anything, there's still items left from that one. I do plan on doing another sale next week. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do, what size or what type of stuff. Actually, yeah, Melanie, on a regular basis. I think Chris is the only one that I don't scare. I thought that was so funny, though. I had to share that, that I've, at least 6 men have called me terrifying lately. That is too funny, and true. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll check on those for you. I saw your comment about those 3. I just need to confirm those, so I'll do that after my live, and I'll send you a message. Thank you for watching that replay. But yeah, I'm trying to get back on my live sale schedule. I used to do them every 2 weeks, like without fail. And then whenever we moved and I started this new job and everything, it was like my whole world got flipped upside down because my schedule changed and the way that I can, like how much I'm traveling and stuff like that, all changed. And it's hard, y'all. Starting a whole new job now. It's the same kind of job that I've always done. But it's a lot more pressure and stress. Exactly, Lori. And you know, that's why I don't take it as an insult whenever men are intimidated by me, because I know that they just can't handle it. And that's fine. They can find a weak woman that isn't going to talk back. And as you can see, I'm expensive, difficult, and I talk back. It takes a special kind of guy to put up with me. Anywho, so yeah, I'm trying my best to get back on my schedule. TD, you're funny. It has been rough around here. So Chris has been sick. We haven't slept much at all. I finally today got a decent nap this afternoon before my live. Thank God, because I'm like running on fumes over here. Trying to stay alert as much as I can. So, yeah. Alright, that was black velvet that I painted this with. And just this little sponge. These work great. Thank you, Melissa, for sharing. I appreciate you. No, Melanie, and that's part of the problem, is that he's sick and his back hurts. And y'all, when I tell you, like, so I have back problems too. I've had them for a long time. And I don't know if any of you have ever experienced back issues, but it is terrible because he can't walk very well at all, okay? He's not getting around well, and then it hurts too. So it's awful for him. I feel terrible. He's on light duty at work, so he did go to a back doctor, and they're starting him on physical therapy, so he's going to start that later this week. It's just rough because there's nothing he can do that doesn't hurt, you know? And he's getting up and moving around more now, thank God, because he can't just sit there and stay stiff, you know? That's my biggest, I keep pushing him. Yeah, and Dee Dee, I hear you, and that's what I'm afraid of, and I don't want him to get surgery, because the recovery is going to be terrible for him. And, you know, just, I would rather him, and he's on the same track that he wants to do everything he can to avoid surgery. So he is on board for physical therapy. His doctor did tell him that he could try to find a chiropractor that can try to help, pull on it and help stretch him. He did get an inversion table, which I don't know if that thing's helping or not. It pulls on his leg a lot. And so, you know, it's his leg that's bothering him. Yeah, I don't like a chiropractor either. And that whole thing scares me because they can easily hurt him. And that's what his doctor told him too, was that whoever you go to, you cannot, you don't recommend back surgery. Yeah. I know a couple different people that have had it, and it wasn't great. So we're trying to steer clear of that. But the chiropractor thing even is scary to me because they could easily hurt him. And, you know, I'm just not interested in seeing him in pain either. So I don't know, y'all. It's really been rough around here. So this is bark, by the way, that I'm just painting. And it's kind of watered down. Again, I just sprayed some water into my jar because this jar's like, it has no life hardly left, okay? Yeah, exactly. So that's what scares me about a chiropractor, is that they could easily mess you up just by twisting you wrong. And that's what his doctor told him, is if you go to see a chiropractor, they do not need to be twisting you. And so, y'all, it's terrible around here. Just chaos 24/7. People not feeling their best. It sucks. Oh my gosh. Suzanne. Holy cow. Yeah, it's been rough. I'm trying to make it through though, and so I'm also trying to do more for my business, and I don't want to lose sight of what's important to me. So that's why I started doing live sales again, to try and like get back to where I was. Like, I don't know, I feel like I've kind of, because I've been under a lot of stress, that I've kind of pushed my business to the side, and I don't want to do that. That's the last thing that I want to happen. So I'm trying to get back in line and just understand my priorities and make sure that I have those aligned, you know, with just, you know, everything, and find the time. So, and I say this all the time, that if someone wants to do something, they will. Like, they'll find a way, right? And that's true with basically everything, I think. With relationships and with every single thing. If someone wants to do something, they will. And so that, to me, means that I have no excuses for not doing what I need to do for my business. And so I just want to get back to where I'm serving you guys, serving myself, giving myself a fair shake, and not neglecting all the stuff that I'm doing, because I love what I do here with y'all, and I love hanging out with you guys, and, you know, I think I'm missing that. So this looks cool. It looks like wood grain. I'm liking that. I literally just brushed it on with a brush, nothing more, as y'all saw. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but you may not, I don't know if y'all have seen it or not, but we are having a launch, okay? So a lot of designers were already able to order all the new stuff from the launch. So if you're a designer, you can get early access to the new launch stuff before customers do. So if you've been on the fence about like wanting to get a discount, plus you get a 40% discount. And hopefully my video quality is okay. It's kind of acting funny on my side. Anyways, yeah, if you've been thinking about maybe wanting to get a discount on products, you might consider becoming a designer. You don't have to sell or anything, but you do get that 40% off and you get early access. So we have some great, oh my gosh, Suzanne. Oh, thanks for the stars, Dee Dee. Thank you. It was it was like loading a second ago. I didn't know what that was. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me see. Y'all, I don't know where, oh, my fuzzing cloth, I took it with me, darn it. Okay, well, I have my blanket here, look, on my lap. I'm going to just fuzz right on my blanket. Y'all see this? You don't have to have a fuzzing cloth. You can use your pants, your shirt, your blanket that stays in your craft room. I love this blanket too. It's so stinking soft. Like, oh my gosh. I love just like, it's weird because I just want to touch it. Y'all like blankets like this? I love them. Every time I see a throw blanket that's super soft like this, I end up getting it. And I don't need any more throw blankets. But I love it. I still want all of them. Leggings too, yes. You're literally just your t-shirt, anything that you want to use. I'm gonna wax this, even though I'm fuzzing. Okay, I left my transfer down there. And again, you can comment. Where is it? I thought I pinned my comment. Yeah, you can comment the word Grace. Okay, GRACE, to get the link to get all the stuff that I'm making, that I'm using tonight. Okay, buff this out really well. Okay, don't put a ton on here. And you just want it to be nice and smooth. And you can really feel, once you put wax on here, it feels like a wax layer, okay? And it's not super thick, but you can definitely feel that it's there. Yes, Dee Dee. That's a deal, okay? $2.44 a piece. I'm into that, okay? I got this one, I don't even know where. I'm just fuzzing a little more. And, like, whenever I go to Marshalls or TJ Maxx, they always have, like, all the crud I don't need, okay? I swear to you. I've gotten more junk from TJ Maxx and Ross than from anywhere. And I got a really soft blanket from there, is my point. For what? I don't know. I keep it in my office, though, and it stays in there. I use it whenever I'm working during the day because I freeze. So I'll be wearing a sweater. This is Dune, by the way. This jar is almost on its last leg, too. I need to get a new one. But we're going to use the remnants. And a mini squeegee just to spread that. I got blankets in every room. Anywhere that I'm going to sit, potentially, I've got a blanket. Okay? Because it is cold in here. Plus, I just like to be cozy. And sweatshirts too. I keep one at my desk in my office in the other room. I have one in here right now that I can see. That I was debating tonight whether or not I was going to wear my sweater because it's so cold in this house. But most of the time, once I start my live, then I get hot, even though I'm cold to begin with. So I'll usually just take it off because I don't want to be hot on my live. There's nothing worse than being warm or like overly warm, you know. Okay, I'm trying to hurry because this paste is a little bit thicker, and whenever that happens and it's getting kind of dried out, it will dry a lot faster. It'll dry in the transfer, and then whenever you go to pick up that transfer, it's going to pick up the paste too. So I don't want that. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So that's America the Beautiful. It's just the, like, music. Sorry. I'm trying to just clean myself up a little bit before I start touching stuff over here and just spread it. It's like a craft plague. Whenever I get paint on my hands and then it just gets everywhere. I love that, Suzanne. Yeah, it's like I don't know, the touch thing for me. I just love a nice fuzzy blanket. You're a blanket for it, huh? Alright. So, as you can see, that's the way that dune turns out on this background. I love that the bark ended up looking like, it gave it the wood grain effect, which I wasn't even going for, but you could totally use like a baby wipe, and instead of even using a paintbrush or anything, use a baby wipe, rub on any type of paint that you like, okay, acrylic, or you can use paste, and it'll give it that kind of wood grain print. But we do have the Woodsy Pine transfer coming back. I don't know if y'all saw that last year, whenever it came out. It sold out basically immediately. I never even got a chance to use it because it was gone so fast. I don't even have a copy of it. But it's back now. So, watch for me doing that one because I love that transfer. And I love a good wood grain. Alright, so this is Stick Fast. Okay, the bottle looks like that. I do have it linked on my Amazon. You can, and whenever you comment the keyword, you'll see my Amazon link at the bottom of that message. And you can grab it from there under crafts in my Amazon storefront. Okay, I'm just using a little, I don't want to go crazy because it will squeeze out the sides, but I do want every letter to have a little of glue. Okay, just to make sure that this holds really nice. I think this is going to look great. I'm excited about it. Again, you can comment Grace and get all the stuff to make this yourself, okay? And if you're not yet saving 30% as my Perks member, I invite you to join as a Perks member or as a designer on all of your purchases. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Wow. And then I do give a discount to my Perks and club members on my live sales, okay? So that means that you continue to get a discount whenever you shop my live sales for my inventory, okay? Hey Lynn, how are you, love? Ooh. A gold frame? I bet it does. Hi, Vicky. How are you, love? All right, I'm just pressing this down really well. I want to make sure that it holds real nice before I pick it up. Now, this Stick Fast, it sticks good, okay? And it's like super glue once it gets to holding. Hi, Rhoda. How are ya? It does take a second, okay, to really take that hold, but after those few seconds are up, it's good to go. Now, this looks amazing. Look at the detail on the background. What do y'all think? Do you love it as much as I do? I think it's perfect. So, again, you can comment Grace and get all the stuff to make this. I love you all so much. Thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate you. Come back tomorrow. I've got some really fun stuff that we're going to be making this week. Okay? All right. See ya.